And hello everyone, and welcome of course to Enderal. I am of course BogMod, and I'm also of course double checking my audio, for this will surely be, yes, perhaps my last playthrough. Apparently, this could well be the end. The final fights. You guys gonna open this for me?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go. Yes?
Is it important?
This door was open. Probably a loading screen thingamajig. That's fine. Easily solved by backtracking one screen and then coming back in. What's this? Underneath this city lies the thingamajig. Uh-oh. Huh. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Load. Nope. That's fine. It's fine. Load. It's all fine. I can adapt. I can work around it. I think.
Here we are. Lead the way.
Yeah! You may be broken, game, but I know your tricks. Oops. What's my crouch button again? No. Oop, your butt.
You have to die. Every single one of you.
There, all of you come back this way, so then I can go through first. Thank you. Lots of possessed people around here, apparently.
Enemies, get ready.
I think I've got to make sure my weapon's all charged. I think I got plenty of... Yeah, I got plenty of juicy souls. Underneath this city lies a... oops, sorry, Kalia. Didn't mean to hack you open. Underneath this city lies another city.
Was a waste of time.
I agree. Ooh, we can take bread, though. I mean, we should look on the perks, right? Look on the bright side of these things. Yeah. Go, my goon!
We will transcend this world. You will receive the cleansing. Feel your false god.
Well, this is exciting combat.
Focus.
There we are. Get over here, you zappy boy. Ah. Oh, missed one.
Focus.
There we go. Everyone's okay, and I'm gonna eat some bread. Mmm. Bread. What are my powers again? 3, 6, 7. I'm not charged up on my manners. That's fine. But you know what? I mean, this is the last point in the game. Is there anything really good I could grab? At this point? Ooh. She's fixing. Sure. I mean, why not, right? I'll grab a... Make them last a little longer. Why not? Nah, too late to go into the lycanthropy tree. Do 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 do. I've the affinity of the Dark Keeper. Class affinity. Hold on a second. Dark Keeper. Alright. 7 points heavy armor. Entropy by 6 points. Health by 25. Devour soul. And tropic souls do 25% more damage for a short amount of time. I mean, neat. Apparently I'm a Dark Keeper. Yes, Dark Keeper. Nifty.
But this is madness. Our faith is peaceful. It always has been.
Is that so?
Uh-oh.
And the radiant being which was Malthus turned away and extended its arms towards the sky, and thousands of lightning bolts crashed down onto the wretched city, destroying everything. Even the shack of Keteron and Selma itself. Yes, and those who still doubted the divinity of the Lightborn after their revelation were smitten apart. The smell of smoke and embers. Smoke and embers for the infidels. Doesn't sound too peaceful to me. Wouldn't you agree?
Fight!
Let it go, Friar. They've already passed judgment.
Wise words, old man.
It's a good thing you're better than those guys, right? She's dead. I wonder if I could have saved her. Ooh, health. I'll take those health potions. Ambrosia, that sounds tasty. Oops. Oh no! Didn't mean to press that. Health potions. Oh. Hello!
Focus.
There's him.
Was a waste of time.
Oh no! What are we gonna do, guys?
This is the place. Sharu.
Yes, take cover.
Oh. I understand what's gonna happen.
Impressive.
Entropy.
Lead the way, Prophet. You know what we are looking for.
The deserted tunnels. Charge of the Order Part D. Find city of 1,000 floods. Oh. Oh. Slightly troubling.
Saira, you look pale. It was the echo again, wasn't it? Stronger.
That might be because we're getting closer to where the last cleansing happened. If we just follow the visions, they might lead us directly to the temple, and thus to their version of the beacon.
Kirash.
Bony boys!
What is it with their eyes?
They're trying to prevent us from reaching the temple.
Okay, so the high ones, they still can't act directly, it seems. But they can give their bony boys a boost. Oh. Hey guys. Controlled lost ones, okay. Not that tough. In fact, I should probably steal a soul or two while I'm down here. Oh. Just in case I need to keep powering up my weapon. Don't worry though, when I steal souls, it's for justice. There we are, see? Common soul, successfully trapped. If they had worms, they'd be terrifying. That's true! But these guys are actually surprisingly chump.
What a waste of time.
Surprisingly easy to slay. I should make sure I'm eating my dates, though. Tasty dates. Yes. See 1,000 floods.
The city of 1,000 floods. The name of the sun. It's so beautiful.
I mean, it's
And dangerous.
not bad.
We need to get down there.
It's not the greatest place I've seen. Needs a little bit of work. Oh,
He has betrayed us! Jakal opened the gates and now they're killing everyone!
The temple! Retreat to the
You
temple!
had a choice, and you've chosen ignorance. Now pay the price.
this really does sound a lot like the what we've just had to deal with.
What did you see?
Yeah, someone betrayed them too.
What?
In other words, all that we have done so far is almost identical to how things went for the Pyreans. We are still part of the pattern.
But does that mean everything we have achieved hasn't made any difference at all? That we found the black stones, the ancient starlings.
All that the Prophet has seen is that someone betrayed the Pyreans too, and that this jackal was deluded as this fool Koarek. We knew that already. We are the first to be so close to lighting the beacon. I can feel it.
I'm inclined to agree. I mean, this situation seems to be... While there are similarities, the point of failure seems to be whether or not we at the end more than the middle. Following Taylor down. Now, in a different kind of game where it wasn't like they weren't using the assets, you just know this final city would have its all unique tile set and textures and all that sort of stuff. To really give it that final dungeon vibe. Yeah, thank you. I don't like places near water. Reminds me of that time I found my corpse. As one does. Still grab some of those. Just because it's the end of the game, there's no reason for me not to grab the weird mushrooms. Ow. You know, I'd like to think that it's intentional. They actually intentionally made those things weaker, so you can kind of have the badass feeling of smiting your way through it all. And also, why hello. I wonder now. I have a strange thought. Is lighting the beacon actually what did this to all these people? Is it all going to turn out to be like a reverse trap thingamajiggy?
These corpses. How can they still be here? They should have decayed long ago.
Good question. Looks like magic. Look at how gray their skin is. Like ashes.
Cleansing. It must have done this to them. What we see here, it must have been their final moments before the High Ones devoured them.
I fear you're right. They must have tried to get into the temple, into safety.
Alright, so our working idea is they were running from something?
Yes, very tragic. Are you done?
Of course.
Impressive.
Oh.
I suppose we have company.
You are impressive, you know that? Everything around you is falling apart, yet you refuse to give up. Tell us, Seraphia, what makes you keep going?
Are you trying to manipulate me? If so, save your breath and fight instead.
Oh my, so grim. How nice it would be if everything could just be killed, wouldn't it? Even the past. Tell us, do your companions know the truth about you? All of it?
Let's go. This is pointless.
Pointless. You wound us. All we want is to help them understand. Just look at them. How clueless they are.
Are you deaf? Shut up. Your games don't work on me.
We'll take that as a no.
Spooky! Hello.
But there has to be a way.
Not here in Inodan, Tio. We could hide the pregnancy, but a living child? Oh, a lightborn and a mortal. It's blasphemy. As ridiculous as that may sound coming from my mouth. You could flee with him, you know. Take him somewhere where no one will find you.
What? Orlando, that... No. They would recognize us for who we are.
Not if we took precautions. But even if they did, no one would dare oppose a Lightborn. No one. Teal'c, please, don't let him grow up without a father. He will be special. I can feel it. And he will need you.
Ooh, demigod baby.
What is this? But... No, I can't. The Council, Orlando. You know what they said about me. They want to do it.
You mean the exaltation? I can't believe you just said that. This is about a child, you. Our child.
Yes, our child. Why don't you tell me another 1,000 times? I have... Stop this! Damn it. And you should know that better than anyone else. You know how hard I've worked to get here, Orlando. And now you want me to give it all up for this thing?
Teal'c, how? I just don't know what to say. Being a seraph, it's a title by the name of the sun. A title. How can that possibly be more important to you than... Oh, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Of course you can't. You've never known what it means to have to fight for something. We will
Lightborn,
to
Orlando.
one of your servants. It is better that way, for him and for us.
What would have happened if you had been there for your son, I wonder? Would he have ever started to blame the gods for this deep hatred lurking inside him? You made your son into what he became, and all because a promotion was more important to you than your own flesh and blood. And that is why you will fail here, don't you see? Because failing is what you do. As a soldier, as a protector of the gods, and as a father. You are a butcher, a loser, not the glorious savior you want people to remember you as. Admit it already.
Kirish, that's a lot of them. What are your orders, Grandmaster?
We smite!
You prophet fight at my side.
Ah! I would have preferred a moment to be able to kind of analyze what was going on there. But I guess we got fighting to do. And I need to drink a potion. Luckily I've got some quality potions.
What a waste of time.
We get them all? Cool. Alright. So yeah. So Taylor had a kid with one of the gods, but the gods aren't quite gods, but kind of are. I'm not. But he was like, I don't really want to deal with a kid right now at this point in my career. Ooh, I want to be careful before I get into punchy range with that guy. Go, distract him, my goon! Alright. Good. Now, can we take a... Taylor, you wanna...
Prophet.
Can we go over your demigod baby?
That was all of them. Quickly now, to the gate.
Courage. It's locked. What do we do?
It's a gate.
We will break it
You're a wizard.
Do you see the ballista up there? Keep a Sakaresh. You. Wait. Do you feel that?
Yes, the heat. Grandmaster, wait.
By the name of the sun.
That's a dragon ghost. Okay.
Cover!
Oh. That was a dragon ghost. A ghost.
Wait. He's moving.
Yes. Yes, that is good. Stay with us.
What happened?
You were hit by a piece of debris, but we are safe, at least for the moment.
That was definitely a dragon. Oh. A few more bone boys left. So let's
You will not be able to get inside here.
talk about this maybe? Yeah, Kalia!
The building came down on top of her.
Oh no!
I know how close you were.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm sad now. We have to search for her.
Yes, and we will. But to do that, we need to find another way out of this place. So, no matter what else we do, we first have to go deeper into the temple. We finish this. That arrogant display of the High Ones was a bluff. They are afraid of us, and this puppet show out there was their last trump card. But they have failed. We're here, and we are close. All that matters now is that we summon the High One and take the Numinos from him. Then it is over. Thank the gods your injuries are only superficial. Just try to keep up.
It's a rat. Okay, so I think that's what happened. Was Taylor shacked up with one of the not the High Ones, the Lightborn, who kind of are gods, but kind of not. I'm not fully sure on exactly how mortal they were. Oh, hello. That's different.
Did you see that?
Interesting. That must be the echo. We are so close to where the last cleansing happened that not only the Prophet sees it, but we do as well.
Let's, gentlemen, can you, explain? No? Actually, I really like the all the stone people in this place. I think it adds a good touch to the horror, to the true depths of what you're trying to deal with. Oh!
What a waste of time.
Stupid rats. I will agree with him on that one. That rat was a waste of time. Any potions? No. Well, they sell their books of magic.
No buts. The beacon is all that matters. Understood? They must not harm it.
Oh, hello. Looks like you guys were they were doing their own version of the beacon. Which we knew, but still. Which way do I go? Oh, yep, there's their beacon.
There it is. The beacon. By the gods, how similar they are. Sharim, do you have the word of the dead with you?
Yes.
Good. Then place it in front of the beacon. And prepare yourself. Prophet, it is now up to you. Somehow you must recall the moment when the last cleansing happened. If Shayla's theory is right, this is the only way to get our hands on something close to a physical form of a High One. No, but maybe you can somehow lure it. According to all that you have told me so far, the Echo seems to react to things or situations connected to the cycle. Take a look around and see if you can find something.
Oh, okay. As I say, hey, look, loot. Right. But it's plot loot.
They are similar to magic, or the power responsible for the tides. They are pure energy.
Alright. Got myself. Okay.
He has betrayed us! Jakal opened the gates and now they're killing everyone!
The core of this sickness is in people's heads. It is a way of thinking. But you will never understand that, High Priest. Will you?
That is very, very similar to what we're dealing with.
It was almost as if the beacon longed for the stones. They are the key. I feel it.
Yeah, I'm putting my odds at like a 50-50 chance that the beacon is intended for the High Ones to doom us all rather than save us all.
The beacon was created to banish the High Ones from existence, but to do that, we need something from them.
Ooh, I did it! That drop a save.
That is it. That is the magic. Quickly, Outside. Use the word of the dead.
Did it work? Oh!
By the name of the sun. Is that...
A high one. We have made it. How are you feeling, Prophet? Luring the echo like that, it must have strained you.
Yeah, it took half my life. Yeah, we may be in hell, ladies and gentlemen.
It does, indeed. We are in the consciousness of a past civilization. Do you see that up there? Yaela was right after all. This is our Numinars, the essence of a High One.
Naya, I wish you could see this.
If I stare into the abyss long enough, do you think I'll go mad? Let's not risk it. I like this though. Very visually spooky. I do approve.
Unbelievable. I have done it. In spite of everything.
We did it!
We are in his thoughts. What could you do against that? Time does not exist here. At least not as we know it. We will see about that. Maybe that question will answer itself. Sharon, do it. Carry the container to the essence.
As you command, Erendil.
Ooh, this is exciting.
What is it? What are you waiting for?
Tell me, Erendil. Back in the ruins, when the High One showed you that memory, it was the first time I saw you express real agitation. Not anger, but agitation. What you did to your son, do you regret it, I wonder? That you abandoned him in exchange for prestige and power?
What?
I don't think you do. What got to you was being reminded of your own failure. Regret. You don't know that feeling. You never have. Not even after Kira.
Sharon, what are you?
I hired the mercenaries with Khalim. I helped him kill Lashari. And I let the Neramis into the city. And still, you don't have the slightest idea who I am, do you?
Oh, is it his son?
Why? You were there.
Oh.
The night of 1,000 fires.
Yes. I survived your massacre. One of only a few.
Then you did not follow my son because you shared his ideals. You did it to get to me. What for, Yusna? Justice?
Justice. I am done with this world, Erendil. I have been for a long time now. The only reason why I'm still here is a promise I made to someone. The promise that one day, I will be the one who takes everything from you.
Yusna, this is madness. Whatever you are planning to do, it will affect the whole world.
Take that.
Not just me. If you want my death, why not just wait, damn it? Once we have lit the beacon, Korek will kill me. That way, all those innocent lives will be.
Just shut up! You take me for such a fool? As if there's anything in this world you would want more than to die a martyr! Tealor Erendil, conqueror of the High One, savior of mankind. You like the sound of that, don't you? You like it so much. You know, at first, I was so frustrated with all the setbacks. When the Prophet saved Lashari's research in Aldrashengrad, and when Quarek's first attack on the city didn't succeed. But then I realized that all of this would be so much more gratifying than anything else I could do to you. Your final attempt, and so close to your target, only to fail by my hand.
You asked me once what my daughter's name was. Do you remember?
Yusna, I beg you, please.
name was Lena.
Wow.
That's impossible.
Well, well, well. Not what I was expecting, honestly. At all.
You fool. Miserable, selfish fool! You killed us all!
Impressive, Arachne. You really were close. A shame that you were too preoccupied with yourself to see it coming.
I didn't see it coming either, to be fair.
Beast! You damn beast! He was possessed! Possessed from the start!
Oh no, Arathio. I'm afraid that is only half true. We reap, but you sowed. Of course we possessed him, but you did all the heavy lifting back in Kira when you gave the order to massacre everyone dear to him, including his wife and his poor, poor daughter. And so, it is a happy ending after all, isn't it? Without the Numinos, you have nothing to use the beacon's power on. And the only thing it is good for now is the destruction of your own beloved city. It will be a feast, and there will be nothing left of you once we devoured you. Nothing but cold, gray flesh. It is just as we said. You have failed as you always have done. What is it, Aranthio? Lost your tongue?
No. No. I have not. Not at all. You have just presented me with a solution.
Are you deaf? There is no solution. The cleansing will happen, and you will all die.
Yes. Yes, we will. Your Messiah, the citizens of the city, the armies, we will all burn like the sun. And then, it will be over.
You're fantasizing, Aranthio. Without...
Ooh, good swing.
Not this time. Here we must go our separate ways. Believe me, I wish it were otherwise. But in your condition, you would just be a burden. And I cannot afford any risks.
What do you,
I'm sorry.
What you planning there, buddy?
The High Ones are right. We cannot use the beacon to banish them anymore. But do you remember what the Archmagister said? Without the Numinos, the beacon's energy would burst out without direction.
I do remember that. Not only... Yeah, so is he planning to kill everybody?
Cause a massive explosion. Yes. And that is the only thing we can do for mankind now. Koarek was and is essential to the High One's plan. Whatever shape the actual cleansing takes, he wants to make sure it will happen. And we profit. We may have failed in breaking the cycle for ourselves, but not for the others. The other people of this world, Arazia, Kira, Kile, they're affected by the cycle as much as Enderal. And I know that there must be people like us. People who have had the same dreams and feel what is about to happen. And if we kill Koarek and his armies, we buy these people time. Time to gather knowledge. Time to build a new beacon. And time to light it themselves.
To be fair, I mean, while making this objection, as Koarek plans to kill everybody anyways. And has the army to do it. And I believe is in the process of doing it.
Those whom the Narimes have
Yeah.
not yet massacred anyway, you mean? They will die, as you and I will. But they will do so for mankind's salvation. And this is something worth dying for. It is the only way, don't you see? Either we die here, rotting with the Pyreans, or we choose to give our death meaning by at least stopping this fanatic Korek and his armies. The High Ones are a lot weaker than they pretend to be. I feel it. We were so close to destroying them, and I have faith in the others out there who will fight them. They will succeed where this scum Sharim made us fail.
Yeah, given what we know about the military situation up in the city and what's going on, I'm inclined to agree with Taylor.
It is, and I'm glad you see the truth of my words, Prophet. Once the others have succeeded, once they have lit a new beacon, we will be remembered as heroes. Do not forget that.
I think we won't be remembered.
I wish I did not have to leave you here, but in your condition, you would not make it up to the temple. I am sorry.
I think we'll die forgotten. It will be
All begins with the dream.
a true sacrifice. Well, you're back. Hey, veiled woman. How's it going? Well, before I investigate any portal, I'm gonna eat a cream pie.
Enter the mind of a High One? I hope you're joking.
Ooh, I'm still... I'm still 50-50. Even possibly the blowing up part might be just as history went before.
This was their last stand. They are afraid of us. I feel it. You've killed us. You've killed us all.
Ooh, yep, there we go.
You have just shown me the solution.
Now, where am I? So was using the beacon then? What made all those corpses? That's what they want us to do? Hello? You're a doohickey? Now the last major player. Ooh, that's...
No. This is impossible.
Machine. Hello? You's got a face.
Why are you here? Be gone, Phantom. Be gone and leave me to my slumber. Then this isn't a dream. You really are here. But why? The Prophet dies when the Emperor leaves him. This is the course of the game. It has always been so. Explain yourself. How did you find this place? And why do you still exist? Her? But why? She does not have a mind. She does not have feelings. So why should she do this? But still you speak the truth. I can feel it.
So, okay.
Then could it really
Oranthil is the Emperor.
that the unlikeliest of all eventualities has become reality and brought you here? Coincidence or caprice, I do not know. The veiled woman cannot be understood. I am sorry. It's been too long since I've spoken to anyone. I have had many names. The Arcarians called me the God of Death. The Moon's
Ooh! Satan!
The Pyreans.
They mentioned the Black Guardian was supposed to be deep, deep, deep down, didn't they?
Or was the Black Guardian. Pompous names, I know. However, I am none of these, neither god nor demon. I am only an eye, condemned to observe again and again.
You must be very old.
Older than your most daring chronicles go back, by far. I have seen them all, since our people fell. Every civilization, every cleansing, every turn of the sun.
Oh, is this where they came from, then?
But, no. The Starlings came long after me. I was only a fool who wanted to save his own skin.
Oh, no, not quite.
I knew the cleansing would come. I had known it long before the Red Madness and the war started. But I also knew that fighting it as my people did, and as most do, was pointless. So I looked for another way to prevail. And I found it. What you see here is the result. The Goliath. As I like to call it back then.
Oh, just like that one Starling guy had for an idea.
What is it? My self-dug grave. What it was meant to be was a body of steel.
Yeah, just like the, yeah. We did this.
With which I planned to merge my consciousness. Only organic life could be reaped by the High Ones. And I thought that by becoming a machine, I could fool them. By the name of the sun, how brilliant I thought myself. I wanted to become a god, laughing in the face of time.
Kid saying, turns out the devil is just a billion-year-old cyborg, eh? I'm not that shocked. That seems like the kind of thing a devil would end up turning out to be.
No. Joining the Goliath meant immortality. All I had to do was sleep and awaken once more when the cycle started again, and new life came forth. Except that this new life would not have been defenseless. I would have been a true god to them, one capable of protecting them from the High Ones. No imaginary figure like the Creator. No false gods like the Lightborn were, to speak in your language. As the only one of my people, yes. But it happened faster than it should have. And when the cleansing occurred, the Goliath was not yet finished. And as the Emperor unleashed the light, I had no choice but to complete the joining too early. A fatal error, as it turned out. I did survive, yes. But I am trapped inside this unfinished machine. And ever since then, all I can do is watch. Again and again.
let's just go with this topic.
But a part of the Goliath is the eye. It allows me to see what happens on the surface everywhere. Not as literal as you imagine, of course. I see schemes, feel emotions, similar to your gift, to the Echo. But they are enough to understand. Yes, it was not how I planned it. The Goliath in its final form was meant to be divine, a synthesis of man and steel. But I overestimated myself, and I acted too quickly, driven by fear.
No. Yeah. I think that, yeah. When he blows up the beacon, that triggers the whole thing.
Even now that it is almost over. By themselves, the High Ones are not the problem. If we would just see them as they really are, they would become powerless. Yes, it is hard to put into words. I myself do not know everything about the High Ones. Only that they are part of something we call the cycle. The civilization arises and blossoms, and then, always at the same stage of their development, the High Ones appear, and with them, the Red Madness. People start losing their minds.
The donkey.
Wars erupt and chaos rules. Until 2 or 3 years later, the cleansing happens. The moment when the High Ones devour the collective consciousness, the gathered minds of this civilization, to give birth to a new one of their own. Despite all of this, nobody knows what drives them. Perhaps they act out of malice, out of an urge to survive, or perhaps they do not even have a will of their own, but are like a force of nature. But I do know one thing, as powerful as they might be, it is mankind who gives them that power. We make them into what they are, because what nobody understands is simply this. The High Ones feed on what humanity has the most of, their ego, greed, pride, fear, and their everlasting search for an enemy who was responsible for all their misery. It is those traits the High Ones make use of. These characteristics are what make us human. And by themselves, they are harmless. Only when we bury them, when we deny them, then they play into the High Ones' hands. So why is this, you ask? It is simple. The High Ones alone cannot make the cleansing happen. Only a human can. With the beacon. My knowledge about it is as limited as my knowledge about the cycle. It has existed since the beginning of time. And despite what you might now believe, the ancient writings about it are true. Lit by the ones who carry the Numenos, it can banish the High Ones once and for all. But it can also destroy us. Because what happens when it is lit without a core is far more than an explosion. It is the cleansing.
Yeah!
The triumph of the High Ones. And even as we speak, a human, Tealor Orinthiol, has done it again. A bright light will appear from the heart of the machine and open a hole in the sky. And within hours, it will spread throughout the world, and they will all feel it. A fire that burns them from within. A white light which will break through their flesh. Do you understand now? The High Ones have no power. All they do is we who forge the sword that kills us. We who lead them to their victory. Even though the key to salvation has always been in our hands. But instead of realizing our folly, we make the same mistake. We repeat the same fate over and over. And only because we refuse to see the truth. Yes, the High Ones are our enemy. But who wants to hear that it is our ego, that dark voice within us, that empowers them? It is so ironic. The moment we would realize all this would be the moment it all came to an end. But we do not. They reap, we sow.
Interesting.
Dreams, thoughts, visions, they are everywhere. But the principle is always the same. They throw a tainted seed into a fertile ground. The rest happens by itself.
Nope.
Just think for a moment. When did the High Ones ever do anything other than manipulate you?
They summoned ghost monsters.
Physically influence any events?
Yes.
They incited the Naramis to march against you, and time and again confirmed the righteousness of both your causes. All they told you, all they showed you, was what you wanted to hear, and what you wanted to see. And yes, if you, Tealor Renthial, his order, and the Naramis had never acted.
I feel like when we first went to interfere with the Naramis, they did meddle.
Maybe there is, but if so, I do not know it. But the more turns of the cycle I witness, the more I get the impression that it is some kind of trial. A cosmic game, woven by powers we have not even come close to comprehending. Maybe this is just wishful thinking, to give all this pain a meaning, when it does not have one. Maybe the High Ones are simply a law of nature, a concept, and we give birth to them by believing there is such a thing as an ultimate external enemy in the first place.
It's kind of a... what's it?
Perhaps
little berserk kind of philosophy there from that anime. Interesting though. Very interesting.
Like 1,000 others before him, the High Ones knew exactly what they had to do to get him to commit this last act of desperation. They played him with his weaknesses and fears, like a figure on a chessboard. And the saddest part is that until the very end, he will believe that he has done something good. That was his greatest fear, yes. To be remembered as a failure, a broken man. That was the stream the High Ones manipulated him from the moment he died.
Oh, there's a shoe being dropped. Yeah, Susie says, like, wait, so he's just like us. He's just like us. Well played game.
He is dead, Prophet. He is a fleshless one of the mightiest tools of the High Ones. Just as you are.
Yeah. Yep. No. This makes a lot of sense.
I wish it were. The methods of how the High Ones influence us are plentiful, and the Red Madness and their ability to enter our dreams are not their only means. Their mightiest tool is the creation of projections, fleshless ones, or emissaries, as they are also called. If a person dies, and if this person has one last unfulfilled wish, a compulsion, then the High Ones have the power to create a projection of him, an immaterial image of the deceased, which thinks itself real and is perceived as such. What no one notices, not even the projection itself, are two things. Firstly, it is driven by this last unfulfilled desire. Secondly, it becomes an idealized version of its former self, almost tailor-made to free itself from the last compulsion, that ultimate scourge. The daughters of fishermen become warriors. Broken generals become charismatic and driven leaders who seem almost too determined to be real.
The dreams of your subconscious realizing something that's very, very interesting.
As are all of the emissaries. You are a fleshless one, a spirit searching for liberation from something. I do not know your past.
Okay, no, this is... I like this. This is clever.
Because before you became the prophet, you were insignificant. But what happened to you and your friend on that ship? You never survived it. You drowned in the Red Sea. And in that very moment, the High Ones entered your mind.
They knew I wanted a house.
What you are today. And other than myself, the High Ones knew your compulsion. Knew the desire that drove you. Whatever it was, it made you predictable, and it allowed them to play you, just as they played Arinthiel and Korak. Do you see it now? Every dream the High Ones sent you, every time they appeared to you, they all had but a single purpose: to feed your self-image, to push you in a certain direction. They wanted you to play the game for their purposes, and they succeeded. You read the echo of the future, as other prophets did before you. You helped Arinthiel reconstruct the beacon, and led him to the Numinos. When he saw that it would be taken away from him at the very last instant, his fear of failure led him into doing what he did. You are not to blame, Prophet. You did what countless others did before you, and you did it because you thought it was the right thing to do. Only one thing is different. In all the time I have been here, never before did a projection realize its own nature. You were meant to dissolve like the rest of mankind. Yet, here you stand, and I tell you the truth. This was never meant to happen.
Yeah, well, I want to. This is great, kind of filling in the gaps here.
No, it is as I said. For as long as this cycle has existed, so has the beacon. It is an element of the game, and it has the power to end it, whether in favor of the High Ones or in favor of mankind. Yet for as long as I have been trapped here, the latter has never happened. The Stallings, in their time, were called the Yalam Rashe. And yes, they manipulated the game in their favor. Their goals were similar to mine when I created the Goliath. They were a small circle of highly intelligent craftsmen and mages. And just like myself, they did not think the cycle could be won by the beacon alone. So by unknown means, they fled into the sky and created something that protected their city from the cleansing. Yes, but knowledge about their history is sparse, since the Star City was almost beyond the reach of my eye. But I know that its first centuries were glorious. The Yalam Rashe lived in harmony, and their society was the pinnacle of all that mankind could be. With time, however, their population grew. They became too numerous for their small city, and so they invented their golden rules, which were supposed to control their growth. Having children was regulated now, and those who were found guilty of a crime were punished heavily. The worst sentence was being exiled. The convicted were robbed of their memories and sent back to Earth. This is where the starlings of your world come from, do you see? And this is why they all feel this longing to return to a far distant place in the stars. It is an ancestral memory. I do not know. As I said, my knowledge about the starlings was always limited. All I do know is that one day they were gone. I could not feel them anymore. By that time, their society had become but a shadow of what it once was. But whether they destroyed themselves or left for someplace else, I will never find out. They gave you impulses, nudges in the right direction. Those who know a person's past know which strings to pull.
Fair, fair.
Oh, stop it. No, it is too late for that. By the name of the sun, it is so ironic that the veiled woman did not lead you here earlier. It is over, Prophet. You are strong. But regardless of how long your power can protect you from the light of the cleansing, eventually you will dissolve too. Even if... Wait. No. Maybe. Maybe you are right. Maybe there is a way. But no. It would be pointless.
Just tell me the idea.
Forgive me, I have to think. Yes, there could be a way. What I told you is true. Here on Earth, you would not survive the cleansing. But there is one place where you could. The Star City. I know that you brought something back from your journey there. The escape pods. And I know that they can also take you back there, for I have seen the Yalam Rashe, the ancient starlings, do so. Whatever has protected the city over all these millennia, it would protect you too. Yes, you could survive it. By the face of time, you could.
Yeah, but there's a giant monster laser steel space dragon up there.
No, it would not. But that is irrelevant. You are fleshless, a projection. And just like me, time cannot touch you. Age cannot kill you. And thus you could succeed where I have failed. You could wait for the cleansing to be over. And then create a new humanity. a new humanity. It is only a matter of time until the new turn of the cycle starts. New life will come forth. First, simple life, then human. And just like the civilizations before them, they will also fall victim to the High Ones, because they will have the same weaknesses as we do. But not with your help. You could be a god to them. You could guide their ascent. You could shape a mankind free of egos and weaknesses. And by doing so, you would deprive the High Ones of their power. Just imagine, in this new world, there would be no need for a beacon, because the High Ones simply would not have any strings to pull on. Mankind will defeat them by becoming superior.
There's like a 50-50 chance, it feels like, that the whole you could become a god to them angle feels like it might be a trap. Because I kind of remember, Mr. Machine, that was your plan, and look what it did for you.
Yes, because that old starling did harm to the city by trying to destroy a crystal. That awoke the Guardians, but they are asleep now.
Ah, alright, well that solves that one question I had.
You will be safe, believe me. The High Ones reap, we sow. It is our weakness that make the High Ones strong, our ongoing fragility. And if not for that, the High Ones would be powerless. You could be the one to create a humanity like that. Altruism instead of greed. Self-responsibility instead of the continuous search for an enemy. Awareness instead of blindness. The Lightborn tried to force their ideals onto an already rotten people. Just like the Pyrean Sun Priest and the countless false deities before them. You cannot save a tree whose roots have already withered. But with you as a deity to lead this new mankind, it would be entirely different. You could completely change what it means to be human. And would it not be presumptuous to rob the world of this chance? Simply because you are afraid of failing? Believe me, I would give a lot for this chance.
Alright. That would mean leaving mankind to die.
They are already dead, damn it.
Ah.
Enderal has lit the beacon. And unlike anything else you could do right now, this would be a chance for permanent change. By the face of time, do not let all of this become meaningless. Every second you waste doubting lessens your chance to get to safety.
Alright, well let's try. You hinted at something.
Yes, I regret that I did. Please, right now, you have the chance to break a millennial-old pattern. Do not let it go to waste. I beg you. You are so stubborn. But, well, you might be able to destroy the beacon itself. The light, it consumes everyone who gets too close to it. But you, as a projection, you might be able to do it. It will not stop what the beacon has already done, but it will interrupt it. However, it would mean your death. Yours and that of all life in Enderal. It is too late to save them now. And even if you succeed, it changes nothing. Yes, Korik would be dead. But do you think the High Ones would just give up? They would retreat for a few years. Decades, maybe. No more. And then it would all happen again. Until another emissary lights the beacon. Trust me, I know humans far better than I would like to. Within a few years you would be forgotten, and they would win, as they always do. And who would that be? Even if there were someone, do you think anyone would listen? If you were to tell them that humanity itself is to blame, that the ultimate enemy does not even exist. You are delaying the inevitable, nothing more. And you are throwing away a chance, which we might never have again.
So I have thoughts on this. The one, there's always this when you do your villains as the puppet master type situations, right? You're always left with and you do these revelations. So there's a question: is the revelation in fact also a manipulation? Right? Is the machine's manipulation here? It's giving me the truth. Is that in fact, indeed, instead, an attempt to get me to go to the beacon and vaporize myself, so that, you know, the High Ones have all of their strings tied up, all their loose ends collected and handled, right? So you always gotta wonder these sorts of things. Is the revelation not just a manipulation? I'm also playing another game right now where everything that you've been doing for games and games has been the manipulations of the antagonists, who may actually not actually be villains. So I'm very like, manipulation, meddling. I'm going to go with pragmatism? Question mark? I think. Ooh, I don't have to finalize things here. Okay, well. I mean, I dropped a save not too long ago. Yeah. I'm inclined. I like flying space cities. That sounds kind of interesting.
It means a lot to me to hear you say that. What is important now is that we act quickly. The cleansing is already happening, and you will not have much time left to flee. You must go through the portal and then back to the temple. Then you have to activate the pods, and the rest will happen automatically. When all this is over, I will try to reach out to you. She is. I'm sorry, but this is one more reason why you have to do the right thing. Please, make her death matter.
Oh, Kalia!
Yes, and hurry. You will feel the light as soon as you are back on the surface. And given time, it will consume you. But you will succeed. I feel it. There is one more thing I need to ask of you, however. One final request. I want you to shut me down.
You mean kill you?
Yes. I want to finally rest. Please do not try to convince me to do otherwise. All that, I do not want to be a part of it any longer. I have not wanted to for a long, long time. Please, do it. The switch is in front of you. That was how I connected myself to the Goliath. It will cut the connection as well. Do it, and then go. Go and fulfill your fate.
I thought he said he was going to contact me afterwards. But you know what? I think that being trapped in a never-ending life state thing like he is would be terrible. So... Oh, there we are. Did that...
Thank you.
Oh. Oh.
Forgive me. The two of us will now exchange places. I am sorry.
I told you about manipulations.
Another way. I would not do this. Even though you made the right choice, you are too naive to become a true god. What do you know? What have you seen? You are but a toddler in the face of time. I, however, know mankind better than anyone else, and I deserve it. Once this is all over, I will send someone to free you from the Goliath. But until then...
Nope. Oh. Hi, Kalia. Thank you for saving my life.
By the name of the sun, are you alright? I was so worried when...
Miserable fool! I would have kept my word, but if you want to play games, fine! I have had enough time to practice!
Oh, Kirash.
Defeat the Black Guardian. Interesting. Flesh constructs. Okay.
For the name of the sun, get away from the glowing creature quickly!
What have you seen?
Yeah.
You achieved! I deserve this!
What do I do? Do I smash this thing? I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do here. Feedback Guardian. Is there a trick to this? He has 2 generators I need to smash. Okay. I'm gonna check out the couple potions. Does that count as smashing it? Did that smash it? Hey, buddy. You doing okay up there? Ow. Oh, that sounds like... That sounds more like it.
What are you doing? You'll get yourself killed. We need to deal with these things first.
Okay, so I kill the goons, and then I can hurt the shields.
Don't let that glowing thing reach you.
I guess. Come on, Mr. Glowboy. Come over here.
What are you doing? You'll get yourself killed. We need to deal with these things first.
I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Nope, nope. Looks like the shield's back up. Alright, alright. I think what I need is a golem! Or not a golem, a goon!
In the name of the sun, get...
Did that do it? Oh no! My goon does bad things. Yeah. There we go. Now I can go back over here. Nope. The back.
Oh, damn it, not again. Don't let that glowing thing reach you.
But I need to let it reach me. It's a good thing I bought all those potions.
What are you doing? You'll get yourself killed. We need to deal with these things first. The shields are down. The generators, now.
Dang you, game! I thought... Oh, well. We can do this. We can do this now that I know what we're doing. Alright, so I'm going to go wander myself over to yonder. Ooh. Nope. Come on, Mr. Glowy Boy.
Focus, Clea. Focus.
But I thought I had to stab them to trigger this thing to go. Oh, so if I don't stab it fast enough? There we go. Okay. I think I see how to do it.
Away from the
Ow. I didn't realize he could light me on fire, too. Should be one more.
For the name of the sun, get away from the glowing creature, quickly! Oh. The shields are down. The generators, now!
I'm trying. There we are. One down. I'm gonna chug potion and ambrosia. And just in case I picked up a disease.
For the name of the sun, get away from the glowing creature.
It's just a minor explosion.
What are you doing? You'll get yourself killed. We need to deal with these things first.
I thought I did. Where are the other ones? Is it?
What are you doing?
Nope.
You'll get yourself killed. We need to deal with these things first.
There it is. Alright. Shields back up. Boom, 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 boom. Yay! I killed Satan! Ah, take that, Satan.
I suppose the explanations will have to wait.
Ooh, I wonder if she's a projection now.
I had a feeling that might be the case. Go on ahead. I will follow.
So many questions.
I had assumed as much. Yuslan and he didn't even try to help me after that dragon attacked us. I was lucky to find another way in. Otherwise, I would never have found you. And you are... My head, it feels as if it's on fire.
Ah, that'd be the cleansing.
This must be the cleansing. If this is how it feels down here, then fate have mercy on those who are on the surface. Don't you feel anything? Then the Black Guardian was right, wasn't he? What you are, your fleshlessness, it protects you. Kirash, I just don't understand. You are here, standing right before me, and I can see you.
And we boned!
How is that possible? Could you really be an illusion? I suppose so. So, what now? Your decision, is it final?
Ooh. Now it's decision time. But can I even get a save point here?
What would I do? I don't know, Saira. Just thinking about a question like this is so bizarre. But if I were in your position, I don't think I could just flee. I mean, look at it however you want, but the fact is that there would be a chance to save at least some of these people by destroying the beacon. Not taking that opportunity would be sentencing millions to death. But that's my rational half. You can imagine what the other voice says. I don't want to lose you.
Aww.
I don't know, but there is a secret passage into the south quarter. If I can reach the Myrad there, I might be able to flee to one of the islands.
Interesting.
I think I can make it. Somehow.
I feel like the rational part would be to take the long-term answer. So the high ones. Flee. We don't repeat our fate. It's a tough call. A lot of different themes to this story. Why can't both of us flee to space, Kalia? You and me. I'm inclined to go, given the game having its whole history repeating angle, I am inclined to go with this one.
I understand. Then, in a few hours' time, the two of us will be the only survivors of mankind. That sounds so unreal. You have to prepare the escape pods. I will wait for your signal. Then we must move quickly. Even down here, this burning gets worse by the minute. I can't imagine how it will be that close to the beacon. Be careful, Saira. We can't afford any mistakes.
Fleshlessness. Completed. Brave new world. I'm sure we'll find Jesper. The Chronicum. Interesting. We are no chance to break the second one to all. Third beacon, but set by freeing from. Find Jesper. Where am I going? I feel vaguely lost. Do I just teleport first? I guess? Oh, Samael's dead. Whoa, Archmagister. Nope. Oh no, yeah, he's definitely dying. So I guess if I go in there. Oh, and there's their souls being eaten. Hey, that reminds me of the high one, like when I do the Yes! Interesting. What the? Thank you. She's like, I'm gonna go over here. I'm still alive. Yeah, no, I looked up. And then I definitely saw it. Where's Jesper then? Jesper! Where did I leave Jesper? It wasn't underground. He was... He's by the beacon. Oh, okay. Jesper! Oh, there's Korak. Is this, that evolution you wanted, buddy? Jesper? Taylor? Oh, there's Taylor.
Erlander, is that you? I did it. What? No. No, you're wrong, darling. I saved them. Don't you see? I led them to the light. I alone.
Right. Jesper. Jesper? Nope. Jesper. Hope this isn't timed. That's not a good sign. When your face... Oh, there you are, buddy.
You... I thought you were dead. The beacon. The Nermese. They tried to storm the temple. As the Grand Master said they would. We tried to stop them, but there were just too many of them. Orenthiel, he came back just when we thought it was too late. But Sakarish, Yuslan, and you, he said that the High Ones got you. But that he had the Numinos with him, and that he would save us all. Yes. Just then the Nermese broke through the gate. But it all happened so quickly. There was this flash, and suddenly this rift in the sky. The light, it burns us. Can't you feel it? Tell me one thing about you which isn't. But I suppose it doesn't matter anymore, does it? I don't have much longer. I can feel it. Tell me, my friend. Why? Was the beacon a trap from the very beginning?
That's a complicated question, actually.
I thought it would save us. What? But you're here. That must mean something, right? You can stop it. You have to. Hope. I like how that sounds. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Here I am, Jaspar Delveric, the man who for once in his life wanted to be part of something good. Man, some great hero I am. But you know what? I don't regret it.
Oh. Jasper! Jasper doesn't react. Oh. It's sad. Alright. Time to escape to space. It is, after all, the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Quickly, get us out of here.
How do I get you out of here? So, when you first played this, and anyone who happens to watch the playthrough later on, what was your first choice? Did you go to space? Or did you break the beacon? I'm curious to know. Oh! We're back here, are we? Interesting. I want to try and save everyone. Alright. I had the impression that everyone in the city was already doomed. It was a question if did you save people on the other continents or not? Oh no. Kala, you dematerialized. Oh. Kalia. I imagine, I'm sure you've seen both endings though. We appear to be in the Star City.
Hey. I don't know. When I woke up, we were here. You were still unconscious, so I thought it would be wise to let you rest a little.
This is the wrong place to just kind of relax over the edge.
From here, it all seems so peaceful.
All 3 endings. Ooh, interesting.
Nothing but a bad dream. I guess, as far as the world is concerned, it doesn't make a difference whether we live or die. Now it's up to us.
Interesting. Ooh, achievement unlocked. A better world. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. I like that. That was a lot of fun. I quite enjoyed that game. It was full of schemy twists and manipulations, cosmic doom and horror, and I felt, and it had some great music, some great voice acting, some great characterization. I really wish these guys could have had a chance to have like a full budget with their own art assets and everything. Because there were a few places where you could definitely feel like they were constrained with what they had to work with. Oh, but I liked it. It was a good story. I had fun with that. And now I get to be God, living in a sky city. It's ActRaiser, everybody. Okay, maybe not quite that, but still. No, I quite enjoyed it. Had some good twists. Gameplay was... I mean, like I said, I've never played Skyrim. I did play the original Elder Scrolls game, Arena. I'm glad that this game didn't have kill the rats in the starting zone over and over until you get lucky with some ebony drops. That's always pleasant. the few times the game's glitched, there was some good amusement in that. I remember being tossed into the sky in a few deaths. That one mud elemental in the very first level that just did not want to fight me. Oh, man on his flying horse. That was a good memory. Interesting. 3 endings, though. Well, there's this one. There would be... try to stop the beacon. Well, what's the 3rd ending option, then? I'm not going to play the other endings on screen. If you want to find out what they are, I recommend play this game. It's a lot of fun. I didn't do everything. There's more stuff. I'm sure there's some more quests and bits that I missed that you could have had fun with. Some dungeons. I didn't kill all the dragons. There's dragons out there. It killed me. Apparently there's a 3rd ending, aside from the 2 obvious ones. But I had a lot of fun with this. It was a good game. Solid game. It's one of those things, though it is definitely a game where I want to sit down and decompress and kind of let my thoughts play out. Maybe I'll do a post on Twitter or something about my thoughts on this. Otherwise, I'm gonna let this ending play out for everybody. And aside from that, I think we're probably done for the night. Can I get out of this? No, no. All right. Well, I guess it just has to play for a bit. Many prostitute voices. Come on, game. I don't think it's letting me skip through this. Nope. I think I'm trapped. I think I'm trapped in the game, everybody. I can't get out. Which, you know, kind of in its own way, is fitting. That there's no escape for me from the game. No, but seriously, I oh, wait. I think I did it. I think I've escaped. Nope. Try that again. I almost escaped. aside from the game trapping me in it, hold on. Like, I can't even task manager properly out of this. I'm trapped in the game! I'm gonna turn off my audio at least and try and figure this out. Talk to everyone later. Bye!